Okay, so here we are. We're at, that's the wall where Abigail's gonna drop me off quick at the terminus, walk me up there. We'll go get a couple pictures. It's 8:40, so getting a little bit of a later start, but we got some coffee finally, and I'm feeling a little stressed that Abigail's not gonna make it back with the Tesla.
It was a bad decision.
The Tesla's been a lot. Abigail will tell you all more about that later. But anyways, here we are starting off.
We're so excited.
We're so excited. Here we go. Here we are at the border. Whoa, it's a big wall. Did you put your foot through? You touched Mexico. Wow. Okay. Touched Mexico. Almost. Oh gosh, my foot won't fit. Sorta. Okay, Mexico. We just saw about a group of 3 or 5 more hikers coming up. It's definitely already starting to get warm, so I'm gonna be heading out here soon and saying goodbye to Abigail. But yeah, it's been a great start already to the trail. So
Indeed.
day 1. There she goes. Bye, love you, baby. I think this is the first steps on the trail. I will be honest, the send-off was sad, and we were crying. I was crying. Abigail, she's tough. She's a tough cookie, but me, no. I'm as soft as could be. Okay, made it to mile 1. Not seeing too many people out yet. It's really green. I didn't know what to expect for the desert, but it's really green right now. It's really pretty, and we're on it, mile 1. Woo! Okay, leaving mile 4 right now. That's where the water source was, like a really good water flow, and it seems like the next really reliable water flow is not until mile 15. So a lot of people are like thinking of hiking all the way to Hauser Creek tonight. That's mile 15 where water is. I'm thinking of trying to get to mile 11. That's just like, it has a lot of tent sites, and I really don't want to overdo it with hiking too many miles with how heavy my pack is on the first day. Yeah, one of the shuttle bus drivers was saying that a third of the PCT through hikers drop out in the first month, maybe he said, or just in the desert. I don't remember, but early on, because of overuse injuries. It might have been like the first 3 weeks, honestly. Overall, in good spirits. Definitely like feeling sad, but also feel like very sure that this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, and feel happy to be out here, and yeah, just really grateful. So, all right, talk to y'all later. So it's going on 2, and I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I found a little rock to curl up next to. I can't tell if it's gonna get shadier or if I'm gonna be more in the sun in a few minutes, but right now there's some shade, so I'm clinging to this. The rest were like options to sit under bushes and use that shade, but I'm not quite sure I know exactly what a poodle bush would. looks like yet to feel certain, because that's one that will really hurt and makes you break out in a bad rash. So anyways, I found a rock. Anyways, trying to drink, trying to eat, and stay out of the sun for the hottest couple hours in the next 2 hours, and hopefully we'll be to my camp spot probably by 6, if not before. I think I'm at mile 9. I don't even know. But anyways, gonna take care of myself, get some water, and yeah, first day so far has been pretty good. Hanging out with the rock. Oh, look at that. Sunscreen. I'm wearing it. I was considering waiting there until 4, but I was kind of ready to go. I was joined by this older guy named Ralph. He's 67, and he was running out of water, so I gave him some of my water. It wasn't a lot, but that definitely had me stressed out because he's trying to go to Hauser Creek tonight, and there are no more water sources from here to Hauser Creek, which is 7 miles, which, yeah, in the morning time when it's cool is no big deal, but if he hikes in the next hour, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think he's gonna need a lot more water. But anyways, though, I shared what I could, but I didn't give too much because I also had to make sure I was good. So we're all just making sure we're all good. Alrighty, it is 4:30, and I found where I'm camping for tonight. It's about 11.4 miles in. I'm gonna set up my camp right here. Super cute. I thought over here it was super cool. I love these like red trees, but I mean, this is just beautiful. But yeah, it's a little slanty here, so I decided I will take over here. So made it for tonight. I'm going to set up my tent and eat some dinner and maybe do some video editing. So yeah, day 1 done. It is 5. I'm still the only one here. I switched clothes because my other clothes were gross. Tonight for dinner I'm eating a tortilla with some beef sticks, beef jerky, and I also have some like a cup of peanut butter and probably some snacks that I'll have too, and I'll probably have oatmeal in the morning. So yay! All cleaned up for the night mostly. I just like wet wiped myself. It's going on 5:30. One couple did pass by the campsite, but no one else has come by, which is a little bit of a bummer because I thought that since this is like a more of a popular campsite, that more people would be here by now. So I'm really hopeful that people come in around 6 or 6:30 and maybe even 7, because I'd really love to, you know, get to talk to other people and also just camp by other people because I will feel safe doing that. But yeah, a little bit bummed that there's no one really here, no one around. I also had Oreos tonight for dinner. I also cold soaked some oatmeal, so that should be good to go for breakfast tomorrow. And then I should have just enough water to get me safely to Hauser Creek at mile 15 something. Right now I'm at mile 11.4, and I plan to get up around 6:30, if not before, and hit the trail. So actually I hear some people now, so I'm gonna go.
Not all of the sugar. Oh yeah, we eat awful stuff, but it's delicious.
Yeah. So we're trying to get rid of it.
I know less about the PCT than I
Make
do
sure.
about
Oh, I was gonna say make sure.
Alrighty, day 2, and we're off. Super pretty sunrise. It's 6:55-ish, so I was the first one to leave my camp area, but the others are pretty close behind, honestly. Last night was really fun. I was really grateful that a group showed up. I wasn't sure how I'd feel at first because they all came as a group. It's really interesting. They all like hiked the AT together. That's where they met, and then they also hiked the Arizona Trail together, and now they're doing this. And they all come from all over. Like there's a couple from Mississippi, a couple from Tennessee, and one guy from Indiana, and another guy's supposed to show up, but he's not here yet. So I wasn't sure how I'd feel being with a big group that already knew each other because, you know, they kind of got their group going. But they were all like really kind and inclusive and like funny, and definitely was nice to have like be like camping next to people. It made me feel pretty safe. Anyways though, overall I didn't sleep too well. I think I slept 4 to 5 hours, but I stayed warm and that was a gift. Yeah, happy to be out here. Buen camino. Alrighty, so I'm here with my new friend Kate. Do you know what time it is by chance?
It's 10:53.
10:53, and we've got Lake Morena just around the corner here. So we are getting excited. It's hot out here. I'm not sure the temperature, but I'm feeling grateful to have Kate today because we've been chatting and having a good time. So hopefully we'll get to go dip in the water.
A big dip,
See ya.
definitely. Bye.
Not always, not every time.
Alrighty, so going on 5 p.m. here. I just spent the last 5 hours sitting under a tree at the campground, just kind of waiting out the heat. And yeah, I'm really glad I did. It's still hot. Like, I think today it got up to like 82 to 86 or so. I can't remember now. But I think like by 5, it was supposed to be around 80 degrees. And so not much cooler, but the sun is setting as well though, and there's a breeze coming, so makes it a little bit easier to get the last couple miles in. Yeah, I'm only planning to go about 2 more miles. The next water source is 4 miles away, but at the campground they had cold, clean water, and so I'm probably over carrying the water right now, but I mean, it means I won't have to stop at 4 miles if I don't want to. Yeah, anyways though, I think I'm walking towards where the folks I stayed with last night are camping, and so I might get to see them and catch up with them again today, which would be nice. I think overall I really enjoyed getting to do let me make sure I'm on the right trail. We're good. I think I enjoyed getting to do like hiking in the morning, taking that big break, and then I mean, it is warm right now, but I don't mind. I mean, after having 5 hours off, literally, like, even though it's hot right now, I'm feeling like I don't mind it too much. I do have a little bit of a climb coming up, so I'm sure that will make it harder. But, yeah, I don't know, just kind of figuring out my rhythm for things. Currently, I'm cold soaking some mashed potatoes, so I'm gonna have that with some ramen tonight. And that sounds good. Hopefully have coffee tomorrow. I haven't had coffee at all today, which is bonkers because I like pack stuff for coffee. So yeah, tomorrow I might have like a slower start and make some warm coffee and probably have my oats again. Yeah, so day 2 is almost over. It's been good. I've just really enjoyed getting to talk to so many different people, and like most of the people I meet are like from Europe. So I just met Neve from Scotland. I hung out a lot today with Barbara from the Czech Republic. I got to hang out a bit with Luke still from last night. He's from the UK. And also I walked a lot today with Kate, and she's from kind of all over, but predominantly Belgium, it seems like. So yeah, it's just been really cool. Like it reminds me of the Camino a bit, honestly. And then yeah, at the campground I had service, so I gotta call Abigail and FaceTime her as well, and that was really, really sweet. It definitely has made the transition of being apart a lot easier. Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking straight ice cream sandwich because I would not do much for a Klondike bar. I would punch somebody in the chest for an ice cream
Day 3, here we go. Listen, I am the last one to leave camp today. It is 7 a.m. on the dot. The sun is up and it's supposed to be hotter today than yesterday. It looks like today and tomorrow are still in the mid 80s. And then after that it goes to like high 70s. So we should be getting a little bit of a break coming up. But yeah, I wouldn't say I necessarily took my time this morning, but I did. Sorry, I ran into Luke. Anyways though, I didn't necessarily take my time, but I did make some coffee, and that has made all of the difference to get myself started, even though I am behind the main group I was with, except for Luke. He's back there, so that made me feel a lot better. But it's still, we're leaving about the same time we did yesterday, and I already put my sunscreen on and I changed into my shorts, so that should be like one less little stop. I already have my electrolytes in my water, so I should really not need to stop until mile 4. There's a little creek there. I don't need to get water there because the next place to stop is at mile 7, and I definitely have enough water until mile 7. And then mile 7 would be a great place to like possibly either do like, it seems like the water flows well there, so I might like get in the water or at least take a little bit of a hillbilly bath situation to wash down. And then I'm just kind of deciding if I want to go to mile 9 or 11, but I'll probably wait out the majority of the heat at mile 7 next to the water. So yeah, it should be a pretty good morning. I didn't look ahead to see what the elevation looks like today, so we'll just be in for a surprise. But anyways, yeah, day 3, here we go. All right, the question is, will I get in or won't I? Alrighty, it's 11:15 and it is baking out here. I am so glad that I stopped and jumped into that water. I like got all my clothes wet and everything, and they're already dry. It's hot out here. I think I'm just gonna hike until maybe like 9 miles in from when I started. There's a campsite there. That might be where I have lunch. And then I'm trying to push for getting to 11 miles from where I started today. I think that's around mile marker 34. Honestly, today has been such a great day. It's just been really fun, and I catch myself when I'm walking by myself just thinking about like I'm having a lot of fun, and I just feel really happy. So I feel really grateful that I get to be out here regardless of how hot it's about to get. Alrighty, so I made it to 9 miles in from where I camped last night, and it's a really cool, actually I'll show you, it's a cool campground. There's like a bunch of spots. Like I'm guessing you could probably fit like 10 different tents in the spots down there. It's hard to see it all, but nicely shaded. It's going on, like it's just 10 after 12, and so I made it in really good time. I still have some wet hair, so I get a little breeze and it feels cool and cools me down a little. But I wanted to show you all what I'm eating for lunch today, because it is absolutely hiker trash. It's one of my first big hiker trash meals. But I'm doing a tortilla with, I've kind of been cold soaking some instant mashed potatoes, and it doesn't look, amazing, but it's pretty good actually. Yeah, and that's good. So I'm gonna do some mashed potatoes on this tortilla. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, spill on it. Probably should clean that up. And then some beef sticks. Just gonna do 2. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, this is the masterpiece. It's gonna be good. Let's see, a little review, should we? I find myself doing British accents, and then I did it in front of Luke, who's from England. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And he didn't mind. He thought it was funny, but I was like, I should probably not be doing that. Anyways, okay, here we go. Potato burrito of sorts. Okay. I think I put too much potatoes in here. It's definitely gonna spill out. Anyways, I'm gonna hang out here, I don't know, maybe for 3 or 4 hours. The downfall of this space is that there's a lot more bugs. Like, they're not mosquitoes, so it's not bad. I could probably just take a little nap here. They're just flies, but it gets kind of, I don't know. I just, you know, getting used to being out with the bugs. Anyways, though, I'll catch y'all later.
behind you. Look backwards because it's completely different.
All right, so here we go again. It's going on 3, and so I was taking a rest there at that spot for 3 hours. It was kind of sweet. About an hour and a half in or so, David came up and he kind of just sat with me there for a while, and we kind of chatted the whole time, and it was kind of cool to just get to hear about, yeah, what's going on for him and what he does and all that stuff. Right before I left, it was kind of a bummer timing, but right before I left, Barbara and Luke showed up, and so I was kind of like wrapping up while they got there. And like right when I put my pack on, Claire and Kate showed up, and so I was a little bummed to be leaving right when the like group of people was getting there, but I know I'll get to see them again here soon. I wasn't sure if now would be a good time to start walking because it is pretty much the hottest time of day, but I only have 2.3 miles to my camp spot, and I figure like my feet feel good, I feel rested, I ate good, and so I figure it'd be nice to go and get set up and feel good for the night and just get everything kind of set up. So yeah, everything from here is pretty much uphill into town tomorrow to Mount Laguna. So I expect that it'll be a slow and steady traverse. Hopefully figure out how to charge everything. Like, they're used to that, but like the shop owners, I mean, they are used to hikers coming in and charging up, but I'm not used to figuring out how to do that. So that will be a new experience for me. But yeah, I gotta charge everything up for sure for tomorrow, and then I won't hit a town again until 3 or 4 days afterwards in Julian. So yeah, pretty much excited to get into my first bigger town and resupply for the first time.
Hi, I'm DJ. I'm local. I just decided to come out today instead of working and brought some trail magic to the crew.
Amazing. And this is Bandit.
This is Bandit.
Yay, first trail magic. Well, I was definitely not expecting to get my first taste of trail magic 3 days in. That is amazing. I got a beer. He also had soda water, which in hindsight probably should have gone for the soda water, but went for the beer. It's a light beer, so it should be good. And he also had some candy bars, which I said nah for because we're gonna be in the town tomorrow, and I cannot be carrying this extra weight right now. So beer, let's go. The trail provides. 15 minutes later, smashed it, feeling great, drinking water, and this is my view. It is pretty warm, but I just checked and I'm only a mile away from where I want to camp. So honestly, I feel like I crushed today. All right, Luke, what you doing?
I'm just soaking my macaroni cheese.
And what's your method tonight?
So, I've been introduced to a new method tonight, which is just adding boiling water and then leaving it till it goes soft. So, I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Does that look kind of appetizing?
Hopefully it will, with time.
Okay, so say how you buy your mac and cheese in the UK.
Well, normally you get it in a tin or a can, as you call it. You can just buy the pasta as well, but you have to add your
The
own
pasta.
cheese.
All right, so we've got
No powdered cheese then there?
No powdered cheese. All right, what you got for dinner tonight?
I am having Idahoan potatoes
Let's go.
with turkey gravy,
Ooh.
all added to the same bag.
Let's go.
And then you add hot water to this, stir until consistency you desire.
Let's go. Dinner. In the UK, they have mac and cheese in cans, like SpaghettiOs. Yeah.
But no SpaghettiOs.
No SpaghettiOs?
Do you mean, are they just like spaghetti hoops?
Yes.
Yeah, we have spaghetti hoops.
In pasta? In the
tins,
soup?
Yeah, in like tomato sauce, yeah.
Okay.
They just don't have chef polarity.
They're just called hoops, not
Oops.
O's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
There you go.
Wow, that's looking pretty
Very American.
Very American.
It's very orange.
Very American.
Through all
Oh my god.
the different like or dialects.
Good morning, day 4. This morning I started to get out hiking around 6:35. The AT group, they call themselves the main train, and Barbara are up ahead a little. Mostly it's just uphill into town, so I should be there by like 10:30, I would guess. Get a good brunch and check out the hiker box, and I think we're all that group of us. We have a group of 8 of us that are going to try to stay together at a campground. It's $35 per group, and the max is 8 people. So that makes it a little more affordable. So I'll hopefully get a shower tonight. Yeah, otherwise, I have not been sleeping too well. I feel like even last night I slept better than the nights before, but I think it was only like 5 or 6 hours. Just can't get too comfortable. But I think at one point I'm going to get so tired that I'll just sleep through the night, I'm hoping. So anyways though, day 4, here we go. Got into a section with some nice pine trees and it smells so good. There's a little camp spot. The pine cones are so big as well. Woo! Alrighty, just leaving Mount Laguna. It's going on 1. I should be to the campground around, well, it's like 4.5 miles away. I'm not sure how long that'll take me. It looks like it's mostly downhill, but I'm going in the hottest part of the day is coming up, so I might have to stop for more water breaks and such. I'm pretty excited because it seems like there's going to be a couple of big groups staying at the campground, so should be good fun tonight. I'm really excited to take a shower, wash my clothes, and yeah, I don't know. I think I want to try to push through to get there early enough so my clothes can dry in the sun and I could just get set up at camp. Staying in town was fun though. It was really nice to hang out at the cafe for a little while. I couldn't take pictures or videos of my meal or hanging out with people because I was charging my phone and battery, which was easier than I thought it would be. But I got some good coffee today, so that was great. I got to talk to Abigail, my dad, and Boyer during my little town stop, and I wasn't able to charge up my battery bank very well. I guess it's something with the brick I'm using. It's not high watts, so it charged it slower. So I'm gonna look into getting a new brick, because it's only halfway charged, and I need that until I get to Julian. So yeah, we will see how that goes. The only other thing I'll say is I stopped as well there to get some food, and it is so expensive. It's nuts how expensive that was. So I ended up just getting ramen because that's the cheapest, and then I got some cheese and summer sausage on the expensive end. Like that sausage was like $9, I think. And then I got some electrolytes as well, and that was like $6. So a little more expensive, but ultimately I got just a little bit, enough to carry me to Julian. And yeah, so that should be totally good. Made it to the campground. It is, let's see, almost 3. I'm the first one here, so I chose our spot, and hopefully the crew likes it. I'm gonna set up here, and then this is our whole site. So we also have a picnic table, and we gotta fit 6 tents here, so should be good. So I just realized that I left my rainfly at the last camp spot, and I am so annoyed at myself for doing that, because it is only day 4, babe, for me to be leaving stuff. Also, when I was like leaving the little cafe today, I left my hiking poles, and then Barbara was like, Nikki, your hiking poles, and I was like, oh my goodness, thank you. And then just to find out that I also left behind my rainfly, and I put a message in Far Out, so hopefully someone will pick it up. But even if they do, that's 13 miles back, so I don't know honestly how they would get it to me unless they're really fast. So I might just have to look at buying a new one and shipping it. I just don't know. Like, I think the next couple of days I'll be fine. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out a game plan. So the trail provides though, so I think I might just get lucky. We'll see. Alright, so it's going on 4:30. Still no one else is here. I gotta jump in the shower and I feel heaps better. I'm about to eat some tortillas with summer sausage and cheese. That's my setup. Wow. I kind of decided that the plan is going to be that I'm going to head back into Mount Laguna tomorrow, and that's 7 miles back, and then I might drop off my pack at the cafe, and then just kind of sack line. What's it? Not sack line. It's sack packing. Sack hiking, slack packing, something like that. Essentially, I might just take like a little day pack of water and such, so I can move a lot faster and get to it, in case I have to go all the way back to get it, my rainfly, then I can do that. Obviously that adds a total round trip of 14 plus 7 is 21, so if I have to go all the way back tomorrow, that would be 21 miles, so that's not ideal. I'm really hoping that someone brings it to Mount Laguna, but I also think I'll probably get up early and get to Mount Laguna pretty early, and so I'm pretty much doubtful that anyone will drop it off by the time I get there. So yeah, that's my plan for now. I'm also just realizing that even if I go all the way back to my site, there's a chance that the wind has taken it. There's a chance that someone picked it up and didn't see the comments, and so I might not really get my rainfly back in general. I'll be asking every single hiker I pass if they picked it up, but you know, there's still a chance that it's just gone. So I feel kind of sad right now because my little group is gonna be coming and I'm gonna have to tell them, and I think I feel sad too that I was starting to feel like the rhythm with them was that we were kind of all going to be going about the same mileage for the next couple of weeks at least. And I know I'll find new amazing people. All the people out here are incredible. But I was just talking to Magic today, and we were both just kind of saying how much we enjoy like being around each other and hiking together. And so I feel kind of sad honestly today, but that's okay. That's just a part of the trail, and honestly that'll be the last time I forget to double check the site. So so I'm just taking it as I'm learning, and I definitely have enough food for the extra day anyways, so it just puts me one day behind, and that's honestly, it's fine. I've been moving fast. Like, I've been here for an hour and a half and no one else is here, you know, and so I think I'll be totally fine. But yeah, hopefully I get it back though. I mean, worst case scenario is that I do go all the way back to my site and it's not there, and no one has communicated with me if they picked it up, and so then it's just in the abyss. So yeah, fingers crossed for me. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna eat this food and hopefully some of my friends will show up soon. Okay, so my little bubble came, and they all came all at once, and because they had to stop for some trail magic, which is really cool, and I just decided to announce them like, hey, y'all kind of got some bad news. And so I told them, and we're like all kind of bummed, and like all of us are kind of like, yeah, I don't, you know, it'd be pretty hard to catch up. Then I go back to my tent, and underneath my tent, literally underneath my tent, there lives my rainfly. So I am just feeling so grateful. I'm feeling so grateful. I didn't think I left it behind, but you know, I don't know. You know, a lot of people lose stuff, so I am lucky. Woof. Okay. Yee.
I'll open it for him. There's some foods that'll be ruined forever for you. Like I can't come close to tuna anymore